And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Spurs. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And right now for San Antonio, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for San Antonio, we've got Jeremy Sohan. Fox is out there with Paul. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing.
Now here's Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tatum against Barnes. Outside, Fox. Here's Sohan. A three-pointer, no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. Barnes finds Fox. Shoots over White. Fox, no good. Holiday against Paul. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Tatum. And he lays it straight in.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Now, here's Fox. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, scoreless here early after the first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Now, here is Holiday. He had 22 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Chris Paul, and that's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Now here's Paul. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Sohan. With some arc, Boston grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. A miss that time would have put them up.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Total focus from Holiday at the arc. He doesn't like to waste shots.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those moves.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bounce pass, Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 5.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Barnes outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And here's White. Horford with the screen on Fox. White. They get the rebound.
Oh, that's just a crafty attack by Horford, taking his motion into the inside.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Al Horford. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Good on the second free throw. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for three. Rebound by Sohan.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Ball against Holiday. The kick out to Fox. There's the triple. Porzingis with the rebound.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Outside Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Drew Holiday. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. Says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Check in for Derek White. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Celtics. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Celtics. Releases. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Sohan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Horford.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sohan. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama. Woo! Quick first step by Tatum, then look out!
Outside, Fox. Paul with the ball. Here's Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got his second basket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Beyond the arc. Horford the pass to Cornette. Johnson with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Fox gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Pass to Hauser. Over Johnson. Hauser misses.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
And the dunk by Sohan.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Tatum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul leads to great results.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. Hands it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Castle. 9-point game his last outing. Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Castle.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Hauser the pass to Walsh. Out to White. Takes the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Castle. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Rebound, Boston. Cornette's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lock at 6. Now White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's Castle. 18 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Tie game in San Antonio. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vallanos. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Castle in at the point. Now, here's Vassell. After the miss from Derek White. Pass to Castle. Johnson outside. Here's Wembanyama. What a slam from Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boston trailing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Back to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Pritchard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Over Castle. Comes up empty from the left block. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Vassell against White. Vassell, no good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
The first free throw is good. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for White. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Wembanyama to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
White looking around, driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
On a break, a chance now to bring up a list of the best small forward rebounders in the second half of the season. Third is Jaylen Brown.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Now here's Barnes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Longer than your average guard. Drew can more than handle himself down low.
Here's Castle, guarded by Holiday. Over in the corner, Barnes. Rebound, Boston.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Holiday, the pass to Walsh. The layup off target.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Wembanyama, a screen on White. Branham, good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Barnes comes to help. And here's Brown outside. That shot off. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here's Barnes. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Pass to Holiday. Here's Walsh. Scoreless thus far. Outside Holiday. A 3-ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Barnes getting it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Spurs with some changes. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Fox in for Castle. Tatum finds Holiday. Here's Springer. Screen by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Holiday against Fox. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vassell outside. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Pass to Porzingis for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Shoots from the right block. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Boston again missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Branham, guarded by Tatum. The kick out to Fox. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Springer. No scoring in this one. Tatum against Fox. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that one's good, Bessie.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Holiday kicks to White. A 3 from Porzingis. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox passes to Vassell. Pass to Branham. Now here's Vassell. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Bessie. Bassie's got 4 points this quarter.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
White setting the pick for Holiday. Off target with his 3. Spurs leading by 6. Puts it up from 12. Excellent D there from Holiday. And the Celtics shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Bassie. And here is Vassell. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Vassell's got 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. The revenge 3 from Tatum.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Fox against Holiday. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum gets it inside.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Branham. Here's Vassell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on White. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
And he makes the first. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
He doesn't get the second one.
Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
The game now all time. Tatum's got 22.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Fox passes to Sohan. Here's Bassett. Vassell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 10 points. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That team is a little road-weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Now, Sohan, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Tatum nails them both. Now Fox. A 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask them.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run screens. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
You take a look at the Spurs, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan, and it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
San Antonio leading. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Fox. Shot clock at 5. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Holiday against Paul. Pass to White. Porzingis with the ball. And here's Holiday for the lead. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Paul passes to Sohan. Pass to Bassie. Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday, the pass to Horford. Now White. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Sohan. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. A pass to Fox. Barnes outside. All up top, guarded by Holiday. Paul against Holiday. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Horford finds Holiday. Outside, White. Horford with the screen on Fox. White, good. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Bassett. A pass to Fox. Fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in this game.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Starting the second half, 4 straight they've missed. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Jason Tatum. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 25 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now, here's Fox. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Tatum, that's for 2. Bassie pulls it in. Bassie's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Barnes, count it, and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Harrison Barnes, shooting one.
That's good from Barnes. Here's Holiday. He's got 8. Outside, Horford. Holiday sets the pick for Horford. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 3. 3 on 3. Wide open look. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now Horford, defended by Paul. Horford double team. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target from three-point range.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Boston leading by 3. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Fox. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad situation.
Drills it from outside.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
And here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Holiday sets the pick for Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tatum.
And then they continue to control the glass.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Here's White. Cranes the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Porzingis. With the teardrop. Rebound, San Antonio. Bassey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Bassey. Now here's Paul. This one for 3. It's good from long range. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Outside Tatum for the 3. Bassey pulls it in. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. And the shot falls short this time. White with it. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. White against Fox. And it's all evened up. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Outside Tatum. The three. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Fox, no good. The Celtics shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Pass to Porzingis. Trying to get something going. Rebound San Antonio. Massey's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Barnes screen on Holiday. And the wide open shot from Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The kick out to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 34 points. San Antonio trailing here. Fox feeling it out a bit. And the three ball is good.
Didn't get a three in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting 41% for the game. Back to Horford. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 37.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Barnes. Ball against Holiday. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Bassett. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
It's so challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Bassey's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Porzingis finds Horford. Ball against Holiday. The three from Tatum. Rebound San Antonio. Ball outside. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Fox. No good on the three. So it's Boston now. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Fox. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 39.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Out to the right wing. Back to Paul. Fox with it. Great D that time from Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday, the pass to White. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. From the arc. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Zohan, the pass to Bassey. Over Porzingis. Bassey, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's White. Barnes grabs the miss. The Spurs shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Fox kicks to Barnes. Pass to Paul for the lead. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Holiday. Horford up top. To the paint. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Then it's Castle, and it's Branham in a 2-guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Outside Holiday, rebound San Antonio. Here's Champagny. Here's Branham. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston leading by 4. That's to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Pritchard's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Celtics. Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cornette's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Holiday. Here's Pritchard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And Johnson now top of the key. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Goes back up. That's tipped. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wembanyama down low. Wembanyama, a screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston leading by 7. Here's Holiday. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Nailed from three-point land. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Down low. Victor Wembanyama.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Here's Pritchard. Unloads. Johnson with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the left wing. Here's Castle. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
Now that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. To the left side wing. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Holiday. Good work there as it goes.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Celtics lead by 5.
It's all about the awareness from Porzingis.
McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. The fadeaway. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Holiday, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McLaughlin, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Holiday. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 3. Here's McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Trains it from 9 feet away.
There's such a nice rhythm to the J of Holiday.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Castle. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Holiday. Stolen. Here's McLaughlin. Headed by Porzingis. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Leading by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. Porzingis can't hit. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Castle misses.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Outside, Porzingis launches it from deep. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Aggressive play by Johnson, pushing through the foul, insisting on getting his shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And here is Horford. Pass to White. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his third assist on the night.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Outside, Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Boston leading by 5. And here's Tatum for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassey's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Fox against White. Steps back and fires. Fox, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now here's White. Horford with the screen on Johnson. White inside. He's guarded by Johnson. They get the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Fox passes to Bassey. It's stolen by White. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's go!
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. And stolen by Horford. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And stolen by Barnes. Sohan with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Fox with it. Shoots over White. Fox, no good. White dishes to Holiday. Outside, Horford. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Barnes finds Fox. Trying to end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
A three from Tatum. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Fox with it. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. And White kicks to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Here's Tatum. Yes!
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Fox against White. Fox, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Now Holiday. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.